We have heard all about it. We have heard all about it. The Lakers have not faced a real opponent. Well, they had that real test on Saturday night against the Denver Nuggets, and unfortunately, they lost to 127 to 102. Deondre Hawkins here with another edition of Lakers Talk Daily, presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, the official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. Skip the traffic, head on over to Pechanga Resort Casino, just off the I-15 in Temecula. Visit pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations and for more information. Let's just get straight to it. Lakers in the first half in that Denver Nuggets game looked good. They got out there. They were playing hard on both ends of the floor. They made things really difficult for Jokic whenever he caught the ball in the paint or anywhere inside the arc. They forced the Denver Nuggets to shoot a lot of contested jump shots. It made things really difficult for Jamal Murray to get inside the paint, and they did a lot of actions in that game where Murray would come off of screens off of Jokic, and the Lakers did a good job of doing things in that first half of rotating over and making things really difficult for that Denver Nuggets team to score. And the best thing they did offensively is whenever the Nuggets miss shots, they'll get the rebound and they'll outlet it. They'll push the ball up the floor. Second half comes. We can just be honest. That was the most embarrassing second half performance we have seen so far from the Lakers. I mean, they came out there flat. I don't know what to expect in that second half. I thought they were going to come out there, keep that momentum building. Knowing that you had a good first half, knowing that, okay, we're competing with the Nuggets. The Nuggets have had our number over the course of years. I'm pretty sure the Lakers, LeBron, Anthony Davis are tired of hearing that narrative that the Denver Nuggets own them. But that second half came, and once again, that narrative stands. The Denver Nuggets have owned the Lakers over the course of years. They got to get answers, man. They have got to get answers. I mean, JJ Redick came out today, and he pretty much simplified it to the fact that he can drop all the X's and O's, meaning he can drop all the offenses. He can put them in the right spots offensively. He can drop everything defensively. How to make things difficult for other teams' star players. How to put them in the right position, the right spots on defense. But if you can't play hard, if you can't have energy, if you lack competitiveness, then everything goes out the window. Everything goes out the window. And they did that in the second half. Lack of competitiveness, lack of attention to detail, lack of energy and effort. I mean, Jokic, that second half, was doing everything he wanted. Jamal Murray came in. We know that he has been struggling early on this season. He came in that second half of the game. He was ready to go. The role players stepped up. Christian Brown came out there. He was helping the Nuggets out. They got other guys that came in. Russell Westbrook came off the bench. And yes, the boos were loud for Westbrook. We understand that Westbrook did not play well with the Lakers in that span that he was with the Lakers. But he came off that bench. It was personal to him. He came out there, played hard. He made an impact off the bench. Westbrook almost had a triple-double. He almost had a triple-double coming off the bench. And yes, his energy, his effort was there. They get answers from all their guys. Everyone that comes in the game is ready to play for the Nuggets. Michael Porter Jr. I mean, how many times are we going to see a routine jump shot of guys like him just getting in there off of a catch and shoot, no shot contest? I mean, how many times are we going to see Jokic catch it in the perimeter and there's no hand in the face on a jump shot? Anthony Davis, he has been having a spectacular season so far. He is having an MVP season so far. And he comes in that second half, and everything he did was around the perimeter. It looked like he got away from what he was doing this season and having the MVP numbers he's had, which is getting to the basket, getting fouled, scoring at will inside the paint, getting 2 feet in the paint, taking guys off the dribble, getting to the basket. Since when has Jokic been known as a great defender? He's great offensively. Jokic is the best player in the NBA, but he does take times off and possessions off on defense, and the Lakers did not utilize that. Anthony Davis settled. He looked like he did not want to get anywhere in the paint that game. And I don't know what the reason was. I don't know what the scouting report is. It's not like Denver did a great job of plugging up the hole. That first half, the Lakers were able to get to the basket, and that's where they got out there and got into big leads, is when they were getting to the basket and did a lot of driving kicks. But that second half, Anthony Davis was floating around too much in the perimeter. It looked like he got comfortable out there. I get it. Anthony Davis can shoot the rock. He is actually a really good shooter, and he is shooting the 3 ball really well this year. But Anthony Davis's bread and butter is getting to the paint, getting fouled, shooting at least 8 to 10 free throws a game. Because you know the Lakers love to get fouled. They love to have that bread and butter in the free throw line. But overall, that game, the second half, I mean, my goodness, we got to have more pride on defense. I get up there and I see it. You got to be able to keep guys in front. The moment someone blows by and there's someone that has to help, that disrupts the whole defense. Every single opponent the Lakers have faced, guys are getting to the paint at will. Guys are able to do whatever they want on offense. Lakers have no resistance on the defensive end. So if they want to have any success going forward, it's got to start on the defensive end. You got to be able to clean it up on the defense. You got to be able to limit guys, contain them, make things difficult. Because the last Saturday night's game against the Nuggets, that second half, let me tell you something. The Nuggets were able to do whatever they wanted offensively, whatever they wanted. Guys were going in there flying at will for O boards as well. How many times have you seen Westbrook get a putback? Michael Porter Jr. get a putback? Lakers have no excuse. They had no excuse for that second half performance. The Nuggets came off of a back-to-back. They had a game on Friday night. In Denver against the Dallas Mavericks. They flew out and landed in LA in the morning to play against the Lakers on Saturday. The Lakers had a day off in between. Nuggets came off a back-to-back. And they did not have Aaron Gordon, one of their defenders, one of the main role players on that Denver Nuggets team. They were without him. But guys come in there and they step up. They're ready to go. So I don't know if this is a sign. If the Lakers cannot compete with teams like this, I like to believe that they can. When they pay attention to details, they have energy and effort. They're playing on both ends of the floor. They're getting out there to run. They get fouled. The Lakers did way too much settling in that game. They settled way too much around the perimeter. And I don't know. Like I said, it's not like the Nuggets went out there and did everything right defensively that second half. It just came down to, how are we going to compete? And they did not have no sign of competitiveness at all in that second half. And it's really frustrating to see, because you see glimpses of this Lakers team. You can see glimpses of them having success. But they got to be able to get more effort out of their guys. We can't rely on Anthony Davis and LeBron James every single night, man. Every single night. At some point, it's like, all right, let me take some pride. Let me step up. Dalton Connect has been that answer offensively, but he can't score a bucket and give up a bucket. He's got to have more resistance on defense. He's got to be able to defend. Because if we can't utilize, if your offense is not flowing, if your offense is not flowing, then defensively, we can't rely on you. It's the same story with Deondre Russell. He has not been doing well this year. Offensively, he has not been in a good rhythm. And then we can't rely on him on defense. We just got to get more answers, man. It comes down to playing hard. If your coach is going out there in post games and press conferences and saying that he can draw all the X's and O's, everything, he can put you guys in the right positions, the right spots defensively as well, but you cannot play hard, then that's a whole nother story we got to talk about. But the Lakers got to be able to shake this off. They go to Phoenix tomorrow in another NBA Cup game. We'll get into all that. We'll talk a little bit about that right after I let my partners at Pechanga give you guys a quick word.
At Pechanga Resort Casino, you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Indian gaming sponsor of the Lakers.
All right, as I mentioned, the Lakers, they play against the Phoenix Suns tomorrow in Phoenix, another NBA Cup game. The Phoenix Suns have been without Bradley Beal and Kevin Durant. There's been rumors, there's been sources that have said that Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal could be playing tomorrow night. Even if they are playing, even if they're not playing, this is a game where Lakers got to find their identity. Are you going to go out there and play hard every single night, every minute, dive on loose balls, keep guys in front, limit them second chance opportunities? That's been the story all season with this Lakers team. Don't go out there and have it's got to be a full game, a complete game where you go out there, you play hard from the first quarter all the way to that buzzer sounds in the fourth quarter. It's got to be a complete game. If the Lakers want to have success, they got to be able to do it the whole entire game. This is going to be a hungry Phoenix Suns team. They felt like they came out there with a strong start before Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal got hurt. They've been having some injuries, so they lost a couple of games, but they're going to be hungry and ready to go. They are going to be hungry and ready to go right from the start. We'll break down more of that game. We'll find out if Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal will be playing. But other than that, appreciate you guys tuning in. The Lakers got to get answers. They got to find their identity. They got to be able to have a competitive spirit every single night they play. But as for always, I'm Deondre Hawkins. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Peace.